Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Alternative. I have a great interview today for you guys. It's with Austin from the band Turnover. Turnover is a great pop-punk band coming up right now. They're recording their first LP right now. They have a very, very good split with the band Citizen that I really liked a lot, especially their song Permanent on that split. So you guys should check out the band, but first, take a listen to this interview with Austin where we talk about some of Turnover's influences, their upcoming album, which is being recorded with Will Yip, and a few of Austin's likes and dislikes. So it's pretty cool stuff, and I'll start it right now. Hey, I'm on the phone here with Austin from Turnover. Austin, how's it going?
Going well, man.
All right, I'm going to start off with some questions about the background of your band Turnover. How was it that Turnover came together?
Well, I was in a band beforehand, and one of the guys that played guitar with me in that band and the guy that played bass with me just kind of wanted to do like a different type of music. So we started getting together and jamming and stuff, and basically just like writing songs. And then we got my brother, who played drums, Casey, to play for the band, and he actually didn't even play drums before the band. So we, wrote a demo or whatever, recorded it, and played some shows on that for about a year. And within that year, we replaced our bass player, who was one of the original people in the band that started with me from the other band. And that's when we got Danny, and since then it's just kind of been what we've done.
That's pretty sweet. I mean, you put together all the pieces, and it has seemed to come together really well. Was there a certain band that you guys wanted to start off sounding like, or like any major influences when you guys were starting up?
Yeah, man. I mean, that old band I was in was just like, Crown of Glory, Blink-182 style, just like, pop punk band, and we just wanted to kind of get out of that, play something like more aggressive, faster. Really, that's all we were shooting for. We were really into bands like, we wanted to be like a little, I don't really know how to say it, like more like Private Stereo, Brand Newy, I guess. And right around that time, I was a lot of the upcoming cover bands, like Agent and Transit, and I really loved what they were doing. But really, man, we were just jamming stuff and trying to get away from what we had been doing, kind of the typical stuff.
Yeah. I mean, your stuff sounds great, and I'm a huge fan of Brand New, and I like your guys' stuff a lot, so I think I can see that correlation. You guys had a split with Citizen, which is actually how I came to know you guys. Most splits that bands put out kind of, go into the internet world and just get lost and are never really mentioned again. But when people talk about Turnover, they actually always go back to that split with Citizen. Why do you think that split has picked up so much momentum?
I just think the split was great because, we were really, really fortunate to have the EP that we put out beforehand, do really, really well, like better than we thought it would do. Just from having a ton of help from Kyle from Broken Run Records, just like putting it on vinyl and us getting out and doing, little like 2-week tours here and there when we could, just kind of getting the name out there, and just people really liking it and like talking about it word of mouth. We're really, really fortunate to have that, have a lot of success. And Citizen kind of had the same thing with their split with the Fragile Season and then Young States. And so we were both kind of on this like similar, I would say like plane as far as like where we were as bands, and but we all also have like very different fan bases, I think, because they're from where they are and we're from where we are, and our sounds aren't really exactly the same. And then when we came together, a lot of those people that liked each of our bands can cross over really, really well, and it's not too distant of where we could get their fans and their fans would like us. So I just think that it was really just a great move. And
yeah, I would definitely say so, especially because your two bands sound not exactly the same. You have a little bit of a different sound, but your sounds flow together very well. And it was also very cool that both of you wrote some new music for the split, which isn't always the case, but it definitely is more exciting when that is what happens. You guys are currently writing and recording a new album. How's that process been so far?
Yeah, man, we're actually in Philly right now. We got the day off today on Saturday. It's been awesome. We've been up here since Monday. It's been a lot of fun. We're really, really excited to get the songs out. People are really gonna like them. It's definitely a different sound, but at the same time, it's not too far away to where people will, be turned off by it. So it's been a lot of fun. We're working with Will Yip, and he's phenomenal. He's a really good friend, and an awesome engineering producer, and he's given us a lot of help. And just being up here, a dream come true, really, like having this opportunity to have this process to record music this way. And going really well so far. We're pretty much done getting the drum tracks down, and we're going to go in and just looking through and making sure everything's perfect, and then we're going to move on. But it's going along really, really well.
Yeah, that sounds great. And a lot of people are very excited to hear this new sound from Turnover, especially because you've been working with Will Yip, who is on fire right now after he just worked on Title Fight's Floral Green, which was insanely well reviewed and obviously is a great album. So I'm definitely excited to see what Will brought to the table and the new sound for Turnover.
I was just going to say, yeah, I mean, that's how we found out about him because, Jeff from Run for Cover, when we were exploring where we wanted to go with this thing, we really had no idea. I mean, up until this record, we had to work around so many things, not only with recording, but with touring, my brother and my other guitar player just graduated from high school, so we just have to do things like weekends. So we never really had an opportunity to go to a really cool place, But Jeff was like, yeah, I mean, Will is a great, he's a piece of great work, and, we kind of looked up what he's done. We saw that he did the Surf to Survive stuff, that was great. We saw that he done Title Fight stuff, and we thought that sounded really cool. We also, what really liked about it was that it sounded, those records that he had done sounded so different, and that kind of made us feel like this guy's really versatile. Like, it's not like he's going to make a record that's going to sound like Surf to Survive, or we're going to sound like Title Fight, or we're going to sound like any of these things that he's done, because he's done so much different stuff, and he really plugged into like what a band naturally should sound.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to be able to go through any sort of genre or type of band and produce some great stuff, so I'm definitely excited. Do you guys have any idea when the album will be released?
Not really, man. We're kind of just playing it by ear. I really would say that we're shooting for sometime in early 2013.
All right, well, yeah, I'm definitely very excited. So in the near future, you guys have a few tours planned, but before that, you are playing on October 20th in New York City for the Run for Cover Showcase. Some bands that are playing on that are like Tiger's Jaw, Koji's on it, Young Statues, and there's also a special guest, which I guess makes it a little more mysterious. Are you guys excited for the event?
Oh, dude, yeah, we're extremely excited. It's been talked about with Jeff for a really long time, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're really excited to share the stage for all of the bands, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've actually never, we've played New York a few times, we've never been able to actually go into the city just because of like time constraints where we had to be and stuff. So we're really excited to get in there and check out New York City and then play a really cool show. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun, I hope.
After that, you're on tour with Major League in November and December. You're going pretty much down the whole East Coast and most of the southern states. Are there any dates that you are looking forward to on that tour in particular?
I don't know, man. I mean, our first U.S. tour ever was with Citizen this summer. That's the first time we'd ever really gotten outside of the, Northeast and, South, like the middle of the country, I guess, in like Texas. And there was so many places that were just so awesome that we played, we loved. And on this tour, we're kind of doing the same deal. We're doing like the whole country. And I'm really excited to like play the places that we did really well in last time, because it's a lot of fun and there's a lot of things that we really like seeing that we're probably going to go back to. Not only places that were great shows, but cool places that we just like to do in our off time. So we're really excited about that, but I'm also really excited to like go to the places that we haven't been to on that other tour. So I'm just looking forward to it all around here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, traveling has got to be one of the best parts about being on a touring band. So I see that you guys are always doing some sort of artistic and creative stuff on your Facebook, like all your websites and stuff. You've offered to do drawings for people. You've posted drawings that you have done. Are you guys like secret artists over there? What's going on?
No, man. I mean, I would like to say that I'm like some awesome artist, but Danny is the one who really does all that. He's our bass player, and he likes to do that kind of stuff, and that, I think it's really rad. Just like kind of personalizing stuff for our fans, showing them we appreciate what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing without them. And he's really talented, just doing that kind of stuff. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely very cool, and it's a cool way to get like some interaction with your fans. So pretty sweet. that's pretty much all I have for the band. I have a few personal questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man.
I'll start off with a little bit of a music question, since, I mean, that's what you're known for. What would you say is your music guilty pleasure?
I don't know, man. That's tough. I mean, I don't really have any guilty pleasures. I mean, I like what I like, and I'm not going to be embarrassed. I like Coldplay. That's probably one of my top 3 favorite bands, and them all the time.
All right, and next question. What is your favorite album to listen to right now? Like, what would be your number 1 album right now if you had to pick?
Let's put it on a record. That's tough, man. Jeez. Well, there's a bunch of records that I could say have been, like, my favorite records ever. But if you're talking about, like, right now, what I'm listening to right now, I'd probably say The Color and the Shape by the Foo Fighters. I've been listening to that a whole lot.
Yeah, now they're on that hiatus. Ugh.
Yeah, that bums me out kind of.
Yeah,
but it happens. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time, so you gotta give them a break. They've done some great stuff.
Exactly, and I hear that Dave Grohl's working on a documentary coming up, so, I mean, that should be interesting at least. Oh, man. That got depressing really quick. All right, well, I just have one final question for you. Since it's October, what is your favorite Halloween, horror, any type of movie that's...
Favorite Halloween movie? I mean, I like all the ones that come on, like, every Halloween, man. Like Halloween, Friday the 13th, the classics. Those are always my favorite ones. I would say probably between those two, the original Friday the 13th and Halloween.
Well, you couldn't have picked a more well-respected... All right, that's all the questions I have except for one final one. What do you think is the future of Turnover? Do you guys have anything planned other than the tours that I've already talked about with you?
Not right now. Right now we're just kind of really focusing everything into the record, and after that, this tour is going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, we're going to come home and work on the release and try to plan out something cool for that, and then hopefully just hit it really hard in 2013. Do a bunch of touring. It's going to be cool. I mean, I would expect bright things. I'm really excited for the future.
That's sweet, man. All right, well, I'm looking forward to hear from you. So thanks for talking to me. That's all the questions I have for you today.
Yeah, man, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
So once again, guys, that was Austin from the band Turnover. You should keep a lookout for their upcoming LP, which is being recorded right now with Will Yep, and like Austin said, will probably be out sometime early 2013. I'm very excited for it, and you guys should be too. Also, they are touring coming up soon. They're touring the East Coast, so you should be on the lookout for that as well. I hope you liked the interview. If you did, you should check out the band first of all. And second of all, follow The Alternative on Twitter at GetAlternative, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can check out a lot of our other cool videos and interviews and weekly news shows that we do every Friday morning. So thanks, guys, and I hope you really enjoyed it.